Almost exactly 1 year ago, I decided to start shooting at concerts. And over the past 12 months, I've been rejected to countless shows and I've been accepted to a lot as well. In my experience, I've had times where I felt completely out of place and then moments that I couldn't even believe I was there. Today, I'm gonna go through some things that I wish I knew when I started concert photography. Firstly, one of my biggest takeaways and what helps me all the time is to remind myself that I deserve to be there. So if you've ever been in a photo pit, you probably know there could be a lot of pressure on you at points. For me, usually I feel that pressure from literally all the people, the entire crowd behind me, and they can see exactly what I'm doing. At times it just feels like a lot. And other than the people behind you, you also have other photographers and security in that same photo pit, and the pressure is intense. You feel like every time you take a shot, you're just being watched and judged. But what you constantly have to remind yourself is that you got there for a reason. You applied, you got approved, and you showed up. So you deserve to be there. This definitely ties in with imposter syndrome, and it's a huge thing that people deal with in this space. You'll always have the voice in your head that doubts you actually being there and telling you reasons why you don't deserve to be there. But like I said earlier, you got approved to be on the media team for this show, so you have every right to be there. You're usually only in the photo pit for like the first 3 songs anyway, so you have to take advantage of that time. You can't let yourself be scared or worried about what other people might think of you. You have to be ready to get up high if an artist is farther away on the stage and block some people. That's what you're there to do. So if you think you're being intrusive to other people's privacy who actually paid for the show, you're really not, because trust me, as someone that used to be in the concert crowds, I never even noticed the person in the photo pit. They are too focused on the artist to actually even acknowledge that you're there. The second biggest point I've learned is that you should stop comparing yourself to other people you see online. This one's really hard, especially if you're on social media and you have like a photography page and you follow a lot of other concert photographers. Maybe you'll see one person who got into this festival and you're sad because you can't get there, or maybe they just got access to an artist you really like and you couldn't get it. And this happens all the time, you will compare yourself to that person. You'll be wondering why they got it and you didn't, but you seriously have no idea how they got there. They could have grew up knowing somebody in the industry, or maybe they had a connection that the next door led to that artist and they got really lucky like that. Maybe they've been shooting way longer than you and they genuinely deserve to shoot that artist. Everyone's path looks different because their circumstances are different. You need to create tunnel vision for yourself in this hobby. You just need to lock in and focus on your journey. And seriously, the faster you start sending out applications, the faster you start shooting smaller artists to get to a bigger artist, I promise you that's the faster you're gonna shoot for your favorite artist. The only timeline that matters is yours, so be on your own timing in this hobby. My last biggest takeaway is that genuinely no artist is out of your reach. And I know you might be thinking like, okay, I'm just starting. Obviously there's artists that are out of my reach. I couldn't shoot like an arena tour. And right now, under these circumstances, it'd be very hard to. But what I'm saying is you gotta at least give it a try. When you're starting out, you're gonna send requests and you're gonna get denied. You might even get ghosted, but you have to send those requests out. Applying and getting rejected is always better than not applying at all, because you never know what will happen if you just send that text, that email right before the show. If you haven't got approved yet, it could change the entire outcome. There have been a few times where days before the show, I had 0 confirmation of if I was gonna shoot for the artist. No approval, no response, nothing at all. And instead of just letting go, like the day before, I sent a DM to an artist. I slid up on their story and I was like, hey, can I get media for your show on this day? And I have gotten responses that way. It's super rare because obviously they're flooded with DMs, but doing that has saved me because I believed that if I put out the applications, if I put out my work, then I will get approval in return. Now, obviously that's not gonna happen every time, but it's better to try than to do nothing. In those cases, if I'd assumed the answer was no before I tried, obviously I wouldn't have got approved for anything. So don't talk yourself out of opportunities before you even go for them. The worst anyone can say is nothing, and that's what you'll get if you don't ask. So as someone that's been shooting concerts over the past year, those 3 things are probably my biggest takeaways. These 3 values that I kind of learned are great skills just to have in life. And I think even if you don't adapt these to a concert photography career, these are great skills to have to build yourself. If you are interested in starting concert photography, in this video, I did talk about the best gear to start out with. And if this video helped you or resonated with you in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you liked and subscribed. I'm gonna keep making videos helping you guys start concert photography and sharing my knowledge about it. New video out next week. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.